These are all the seasonings I will be using. I like a lot of seasoning in my meat. So I'm going to be making some curry chicken, and this is everything I'm going to use. And before any of you say anything, like, I know that we don't need all of this, but that's my preference and that's what I'm going to season my chicken with. So I'm going to get started now. Welcome to part 2 of my video, guys. So this is where I will be making the curry chicken I mentioned in my previous video. If you haven't watched that video, I did clean my chicken, so don't worry about that. So I started off by just cutting my chicken into pieces, and then I added in my seasonings. Honestly, you don't need a lot of seasoning when making curry. Some salt and black pepper and curry would just go good. But I just like to season my meat. Like, I like when I eat my food and I can taste that nice seasoning, so I just put everything in there. I had some onion powder, some garlic powder, some all-purpose, some adobo. I just had everything in there. I also started off with a little bit of seasoning, and then I went back over with some more because that was not enough. On a regular, I would just put my hand in there and just mix the chicken around because I like to feel the chicken. But I had on white nails and I did not want to mess that up. So I just basically used a spoon and I just stirred it to make sure every seasoning, every meat had seasoning on it. And then I added a little bit of oil as well to spread that seasoning. Then I started with my herbs. So this is everything I will be cutting up. I cut up my onions, sweet peppers, I cut up some peppers, and also some tomato and carrots and potatoes. And how can I forget my garlic? Oh boy. Once I was done with that, it was time for me to start with my chicken. So I basically just added some coconut oil to the pot with the curry and I fried it up. I did this for about a minute before I added my herbs to the pot. And then I added my chicken as well to fry. I leave this for a couple of minutes just to make sure that they're nicely fried. And then I also had to add some pepper because curry chicken is not curry chicken without a lot of pepper. Even though I added some pepper earlier, I wanted more because it needs to be like a peppery one. The only thing I had left to do was to make my dumplings. So I started with some flour and salt and of course water. Definitely not something hard to do. But before that, I checked on my chicken and I added my potatoes and carrots to the pot. This is where I started adding some more seasoning because I tasted the food and it was a little too fresh for me. So I added in the same seasoning I used to season the chicken to a little bit of that curry water that you see there. I'm not a pro when it comes down to shaping the dumpling, but I was very proud of myself. I think that these were really, really nice. My dumplings were ready to go in the pot. My chicken was almost done. So I basically just added my bananas and dumplings, checked on my chicken, and basically that was it. This is how it turned out. Let me know what you guys think about it. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to follow. Bye!